Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Yadira. If you're not following me yet, make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn on the notification bell so you get notified every time I upload a new video. For today's video, I asked you guys on Instagram to send me some pictures of a makeup look you guys wanted to try. I decided to recreate this look that one of my girls sent me because it is glamorous and it is so beautiful, and I love Makeupbyalinna. I will be recreating other looks in another video, but for today's video I decided let's give this look a try and let's teach you guys how to do it. I have been following Makeupbyalinna forever. I love her makeup. I love her work. She is absolutely beautiful. She knows how to get down with them brushes. That's my type of girl. So I already have my eyebrows donezo. I like to apply a little bit of concealer before I start any eye makeup. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. The reason why I like to apply some concealer is because it preps the eye area so that way you can go ahead and finish the eye makeup. I like doing it this way. This is my way, period. Okay, so let me do this one really quick and we'll be back. So let's talk about it really quick before we get started. First things first is I looked through a lot of palettes and I don't have the exact colors that she has. Second thing, a lot of these photos, including my own pictures, we tend to edit them to enhance them. Now, I'm not saying the makeup it's not real, it doesn't look pretty, but extra little turquoise on the side does look a little bit edited to me. Again, I'm not saying that it's not real, that it can't look like that. I'm just saying that as far as like pictures goes, I know that once I take a picture of this look, I can get it to be exactly that color by just, you know, warming up the picture, smoothing things out, etc. So with getting that out of the way, let's move on to this eye. The palettes that I am using today are both by Jaclyn Hill, the old one and the new one. I'm using these 4 shades down here, and I'm using the purple, the black, the pink, and the shimmers. I'm also using an angle brush to do this. I'm gonna go ahead and grab some of that purple. We're gonna go ahead and outline our crease area. I'm gonna grab this color right here. It's almost like a dark green color. And we're just gonna finish connecting this. But what you wanna do is wing it out. And then same thing, kind of connect it from the corner of your eye up.
Sharp motherfuckers.
And then all I'm doing now is adding more color, making that darker like that. I'm going to be switching off brushes. This is the M455 brush. Second step is to grab some hot pink color right here. I know these shades have names, but it's easier for me to describe the color really quick, just in case you don't have this palette, you know what kind of color to use, and we call it good. I'm going to go ahead and tap this in right above the purple, and you just want to press on it. You don't want to blend it yet, you just want to press on it. Before we move on to this side of the eyeshadow, we're going to go ahead and start blending these two together. Now, to blend these two together, I'm going to need a few different brushes. I am going to be using 3 blending brushes. The first brush we're going to be using is this M506 brush. This one is a tiny blending brush. It's perfect for the crease. It's perfect to start blending. Then we're going to move on to a medium-sized brush. This one is M514 brush. And lastly, we're going to move on to our big blending brush, and this one is M441 brush. I want you guys to see the different sizes of these brushes because I want to explain to you guys how blending works. With the smallest brush, I'm going to grab some of that purple and I'm going to go ahead and start blending it in circular motions. Don't worry if it gets underneath the line that you created. That's okay because we still have to clean that up. But basically you want to start blending from the smallest brush to the biggest brush. Blending with smaller brushes allows you to blend in that area without overpowering the color. If I was using this big brush to blend the purple is going to be way too high and it's just going to be all over. The way that I like to think of it is Closer to the eye, smaller brush, further away, bigger brush. Closer to the eye, smaller brush, further away, bigger brush. Okay, so I'm just grabbing some of that purple and we're just blending it out. I'm doing windshield motions back and forth, and we're doing circular motions as well. You do want to be adding some of the purple because you want the intensity of the purple to show up. This is where we're blending and we're building color. Then I'm going to switch brushes to the medium sized brush. I'm going to grab some of the hot pink that we were using, this one right here, and we're going to start blending right above the line. I don't know if you guys can see that line, but where it's blended, it's a little bit more higher than the line that we had originally created. So we're gonna go ahead and start blending right in between that. Same thing, back and forth, windshield motion, circular motion. I'm gonna add a little bit more of that hot pink, kind of tap that in. Lastly, we're gonna go ahead and use our blue brush. Since I did do this eye, I still have some product, so I'm just going to go ahead and clean my brush off. I'm just going to go ahead and be blending the intensity of the pink. And I'm not afraid to get kind of high, like towards the eyebrow, because it's not really doing much besides blending and softening up the area. Now I'm going to go ahead and grab the pink and we're just going to tap it in. I don't know if you guys can tell, but the more I blend, the more the purple loses its intensity. So I'm going to go ahead and just continue blending my pink, but then we're going to go ahead and do the same process with the smaller one of grabbing some purple eyeshadow, packing it in, blending it out softly. Okay, I'm just going back and forth with these two brushes, you guys. Nothing crazy, but if you guys can see, like, things are very soft now, that when I blend and pack in, I don't need to do a lot of blending. Before we start blending this half, I'm going to just dab into the black really quick. Boing. Apply just a little bit just to make that area a little darker. We're going to go ahead and do the same process that we did on this side of the eye to the rest of the eye. But for this half of the eye, we're going to move on to the old Jaclyn Hill palette, and I'm going to grab this color right here, which is a very pretty turquoise color. I'm going to go ahead and just apply some, just the same way I did with the other one. It looks crazy, I know. You don't gotta tell me, I know how it looks, but I promise you, once the full face, the hair, the earrings, the eyelashes is on, you're gonna be like, damn, who is she? And I'm gonna be like, damn, who am I? And I'm gonna go ahead and use a small brush, and we're gonna grab some of this green and start blending. For this part, I'm really doing a lot of windshield motion just because I'm trying to kind of drag it out a tiny bit. I'll add a little bit of circular motion just to soften things up. Then I'm going to go ahead and grab my medium brush, and I'm going to grab this shade right here. And we're going to go ahead and start blending this out. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I am very lightly mixing the colors right here where they meet together. Now it's time to move on to our big blending brush. You're just going to kind of go crazy with it. Windshield motion. You're just going to blend, blend, blend. Okay, you should have something like this. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my Vaseline, because, you know, a bitch likes to cut her crease with Vaseline, and I'm going to go ahead and apply just a little bit in the back of my hand. And I've been using this P. Louis brush. I'm not really sure what it is called, but it was in the trio package. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to carve out the same shape that I have here. Have something like this, you're just gonna go ahead and grab a Q-tip and kind of clean off as much Vaseline as you can. Honestly, it's not gonna affect the integrity of your makeup, so it doesn't even matter to me. And I'm gonna grab some of my blank canvas, and using the same brush that I was using, and we're gonna go ahead and literally just apply a small amount to the eye and carve it out to make it nice and sharp, just like this. The amount of work to do this look is insane. I'm gonna go ahead and grab just a very small flat brush. Now I'm gonna start by mixing the black and the purple together. Try to keep the outline nice and clean, that way you don't have to clean too much, but we're gonna do that super quick, so let's do it. And then I'm gonna grab some of this purple shimmer and kind of keep doing the same thing. I don't know why my head is itchy. Grab some of this pink. On top of that pink, I'm gonna add some of this. It's almost like a holographic white that has like, it has a little bit of pink and purple to it. So I'm just applying that right above it just to make that pink kind of pop a little bit more. Now switching palettes again. This very pretty shimmer turquoise color right here. And kind of do the same thing. Cool. Why is she not that blinding on the other side? Hold up. Next to this green, we have this shimmer green that's very similar to it. And we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna mix those right there. And then lastly, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm grabbing the angle brush because I need to create a nice black line. We need to create that effect. Now is the time to blend in the colors, so make sure you clean off your brush. You're gonna start from here, blend them in. All you have to do is smudge them in together right where they meet. Don't go too crazy, don't go too far into the left or too far into the right, because the colors will mix and it will not look good. You just want to mix that line so it looks blended. We're gonna go ahead and apply our lashes and I'll be right back. I'm back, bitches. So if you guys can see, the eyeshadow looks absolutely stunning. I'm gonna go ahead and apply my nude pencil. You guys, I've been obsessed with this L'Oreal Infallible nude pencil. It has been like my go-to for a few weeks now. So I'm just gonna go ahead and apply the nude. I'm gonna go ahead and apply just the same color that I have going on and just kind of drag it down. And then if it's messy, I'll be able to clean it once I do my face. I'm just gonna go ahead and grab just this first shade right here and pop it on the tear duct. Yes. You guys, I am in love with these little e.l.f. Glitter. It's a liquid glitter eyeshadow. I have been obsessed with it. So they're only $5, but they kind of remind me of the Stella liquid eyeshadows that they have, and they're so good too. So I'm gonna go ahead and just do the face off camera and then I'll be right back. All right, you guys, so this is the final look. I am obsessed. I love how everything came out. I know once I get some bomb ass pictures and a little bit of editing, I'm gonna be looking like Miss Alina over here, and I'm like, what? Andrea, thank you so much for sending me this picture. Yes, I'm in love. I'm obsessed. I hope you liked it. I hope I made you proud. Yeah, I hope it was easy to follow too. But before we finish this video off, I want to go ahead and do a $25 giveaway. So if you have watched it towards the end, if you have watched all the video, then this video is for you. All you have to do is give this video a thumbs up, turn on your notification bell, subscribe to my channel, and leave a comment down below letting me know what you think of this eyeshadow look. Do you guys love it? Do you guys hate it? What are your thoughts? That's all you gotta do, and I will be announcing the winner next time I do a beauty video, which should be next week. So yes, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys liked it, loved it, hate it, whatever. You know the vibe. I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.